We all know the story about how gold was made illegal in the United States. But did you know the story about how it was made legal to own and who was responsible? Hey everyone, welcome to Campbell's Coins. I'm sure you're thinking, we know this man was Gerald Ford, but you'd be wrong. There was a time when Americans had gold and silver as their currency. It wasn't that long ago either, but in 1933 it all ended when President Roosevelt ended private ownership of gold with Executive Order 6102. The prohibition against owning gold wasn't lifted until 1974, but the story on how it happened is somewhat legendary. Jim Blanchard passed away 23 years ago, but his efforts left a lasting impact on millions. He was dedicated to liberty and sound money. In 1971, Mr. Blanchard formed the National Committee to Legalize Gold and spearheaded a national grassroots campaign. He knew governments didn't like gold because they couldn't print it. He saw gold ownership as a fundamental human right, a hedge against government mismanagement of money, and the first essential step down the long road to monetary integrity. Mr. Blanchard's efforts to get this realized was somewhat unconventional. He arranged for a biplane to tow a legalized gold sign over President Nixon's 1973 inauguration. Mr. Blanchard held press conferences around the country at which he would brandish illegal bars of gold and publicly defy federal officials to throw him in jail. You can read about his eccentric career in his 1990 autobiography, Confessions of a Gold Bug. But how was gold made legal? Legend has it, on a dark and stormy night, President Ford just sat down in front of the television with his hot cocoa and saw a commercial on TV. This commercial showed sound money advocate Jim Blanchard holding up a gold bar, asking why it was illegal and a felony for him to own gold. President Ford, completely unaware gold was illegal to own, started the process to make gold legal for citizens to own once again. Ford ended the 40-year ban on ownership of gold coins and bullion by signing a no-name bill, Public Law 93-373, in August 1974. This law legalized gold ownership and also made it legal to include gold clauses in contracts, effective in 1977. On December 31st, 1974, with Executive Order 11825, President Ford repealed the executive order that President Roosevelt signed in 1933. This was necessary as Congress codified Public Law 93-373 in effect on the same day. Ford wasn't able to reestablish gold as a backup to government fiat or to the American dollar. In 1977, Congress removed the president's authority to regulate gold except during national emergencies of war, which is a topic I covered in a video about a month ago. On December 17, 1985, President Reagan signed into law the Gold Bullion Coin Act, which allowed the U.S. Mint to produce gold coins from newly mined domestic sources. Once gold became legal, Mr. Blanchard held his first annual investment conference in New Orleans. The New Orleans Investment Conference continues to this day, promoting sound money and free market ideas. Jim Blanchard started a coin business in the 1970s, which became a giant in the industry. I have one of these sealed tubes of Libertads from 1983. This is just one of the many products that they sold. We have the ability to stack and own gold today thanks to Jim Blanchard and others like him. We owe a lot to him. Just imagine what the YouTube sound money landscape would look like if it wasn't for his actions. Your time is your most precious asset, and I appreciate you spending it here with me. Thank you all for watching. This is Campbell's Coins, and that is my 2 cents.